got a pretty exciting road ahead for himself. Tom is going to be retiring this year after 32 years of service. So, give him a round of applause for that. So, needless to say, you know, with a career that spanned that many years, it was difficult for me to, you know, research Tom's history. I talked to a lot of people, both inside the organization and also outside the organization. And it was a pretty daunting task, to say the least. And I know there's a lot of tenure in this room too, so you can just imagine what it was like, you know, 32 years ago when Tom started. And I would like him to, after we get done here, just to maybe take a minute or so and just let him speak to his experience, you know, over the past 32 years. But when I was preparing my thoughts on the presentation here, and I reached out to people, there was this overwhelming theme from a lot of the people that I spoke with, both inside and outside the organization. And, you know, to be honest with you, a lot of them were pretty emotional, you know, for me. Just hearing the different comments from Tom, from the people that he's interacted with, some of the customers that I spoke with, it was pretty emotional. So I reached out to one particular person, which is a former manager of his, and there was a comment that he had made to me that I felt it was important to share with everybody here today. And he said, what impressed me the most about Tom was his dedication to his faith. He remarked, I believe the best example of true faith is not what people say, but the way they live their life. Tom is the perfect example of faith in action. He truly walks the walk, and that came from Mark. So, nice. One of the first times I traveled with Tom in his territory, I remember something one of his customers told me. He said, it doesn't get any better than Tom. And that really resonated with me. And after getting to know Tom, I most certainly agree. I always enjoyed my conversations with Tom. They were inspiring and certainly made me proud to be part of the company. This past year, Tom showed great resilience with all he was faced with upon learning of his wife Anita's health issues. Through it all, his courage to face the challenges that lied ahead never steered him away from staying true to his passion of customer service and his role as a sales representative for our organization, which he should be commended for. There'll never be enough good words that can be said about his efforts the past 32 years he's been with Hillman. He truly is a member of the Hillman family and will be an inspiration to many for years to come. As Tom embarks on his next journey, I want him to know he'll always be a member of our Hillman team, and we'll be forever grateful for having the privilege to work with him. Congratulations.
Thank you to Tom. I want to echo the comments that were just said. I have a letter for him. Although speaking with him at the break, I'm not sure the first part of the letter works anymore. Because the first part of the letter said, Dear Tom, as you approach your time of rest and leisure, which it sounds like that's not going to be in the cards for him. He's going to stay busy. So I do want to read it though. Dear Tom, as you approach your time of rest and leisure, know that our thanks and best wishes go with you. Thank you for making Hillman part of your life, and thanks for all the contributions you've made throughout your years with us toward the success of our company. Now is the time for you to focus on the people who matter the most to you, your friends and family, and discover ways to enjoy things you've always wanted to do. You've earned that opportunity after many years of hard work. Our thoughts go with you as you leave. We wish you many years of health, happiness, and fun. You deserve to enjoy life at the fullest. Thank you, Tom. Say something?
I would. I'd love to. We'll prolong this, but I do appreciate it. Hillman is a wonderful company, and you all, the people make the company, you make the business, our customers are wonderful people. We are the lifeblood of America. You know, we work hard, we're diligent, we get dirty, and we go home every night to our families. But as I was thinking of this, I mean, great leadership. We have wonderful leadership. Greg, welcome. You're excellent. I'm impressed with your knowledge and your abilities. But this past couple weeks ago, as I was thinking of this, my wife and I, we watched Billy Crystal in that All City Slicker movie. Mm-hmm. And there was a scene in there that is so apropos to life, because it's like one morning I woke up and like I'm old. All of a sudden I can't believe this portion of my life is coming to an end. But Billy Crystal goes through this so well. If you remember it, it's in the early part of the movie. He's talking to his son. He's like 8 or 9 years old. He's in the classroom. Daddy shows up for occupation day. I'm going to tell you what I do. And Billy Crystal is just, he's going through a midlife crisis. He's going to be 39 years old. He's starting to stress over his life, and he's going to go on this rodeo trip. And but he starts talking. I said, kids, and these are 8 or 9-year-old kids that he's talking to, children, enjoy this time of your life because it goes by so quickly. Your teens, you'll think you can do anything, and you will. Your 20s are a blur. In your 30s, you'll make a little money, you'll raise your family, and you'll wonder what happened to you in your 20s. Your 40s, you'll grow a pot belly, you'll have a second chin. One of your old girlfriends will become a grandma, and all of a sudden the music's too loud. In your 50s, you'll have a surgery. You'll call it a procedure, but it's really surgery. In your 60s, you'll have a major surgery, and the music's too loud, but it doesn't matter because you can't hear it anyway. In your 60s or your 70s, you'll retire to Fort Lauderdale. You'll have dinner at 2, lunch at 10, breakfast the night before. You'll wander the malls looking for the ultimate soft yogurt, muttering, I wonder why the kids don't call it. In your 80s, you'll have a massive stroke. You'll have a Jamaican nurse whom your wife can't stand, and you call mama. Any questions? But as we go through our lives, in that movie, it goes later on, and it talks about, and there was a man named Curly. He was Billy Crystal thought this is a real man. And as they were camping out together, they asked, Billy asked, well, what is life about? And Curly says, about one thing. And I just want to encourage you all, and it's about one person, and that's Christ. And as we follow that, he brings our lives in order. And I've been blessed with a beautiful wife, 3 children, all doing wonderfully. We have 4 grandkids, 1 more on the way. But that order that one person brings to life is everything. And so I just want to encourage you all, thank you for your part in my life. And it has been truly a blessing. Hillman's been a great company to work for, very idealistic. I've never had to compromise with my customers, always been able to follow through. Whatever I said, we've been able to do it. And so it's a credit to the whole company as one. So I want to thank you. I appreciate it, Greg. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Very kind words, Andy. You've been a blessing to me as well. So let's have a good meeting. Thank you.